Steve, this is a Roadrunner. Yeah. Look at the weather. It was beautiful when I came back from France. I had all that rain from England and rain from France, and I didn't feel in the groove to do a video. I don't know if anybody out there does videos. You've got to get your mind into it. Anyway, I come over here, National Park. It's a lovely big area. All around it stretches for miles now. They started planting the flowers, but I'm going to do a Roadrunner and I'm going to go to Qawra. I'm going to show you from Ta'qali. This is a place called Ta'qali, used to be the British Air Force Base. This is a lot different in the weekends and holiday times. They just started planting flowers now, so the weather's changed, and it said we're gonna have 3 days of storm. I haven't got my, if it's a bit strange because I don't have the selfie stick today. Oh, I'm sleepy. You know, you feel like the holiday blues coming back. I just want to sit on the sofa, answer a few of your messages. Listen, I'm going to do a couple more of these Roadrunners. Once I get back in the groove, you tell me where you want me to drive from and to, because I think I've covered most of Malta. I was going to do an epic. What do you think about this? Qawra to Bugibba or something like that. Tell me the destinations. I'm going to start at one end of Malta, maybe start for a break. I might do this, not a complete Roadrunner. Stop and have something to eat in between, something like that, so it's not completely right. There's my chariot over there. I've got it rigged up with a GoPro 8 in the window this time. I haven't put it on top of the car. That's a lot safer, a lot easier for me. I can talk easier. I don't have any issues with the microphone. Hang on, let's get it open. Steve, what did you do with the keys? It's not unusual I lose them. There we are. So I might do a couple of close-ups by mistake. Oh, we're open. Anyway, let's go. This is National Park of Ta'qali. I've got the GoPro 8 all rigged up. Let me switch him on and we'll switch over. We're still having issues with the SD cards and the batteries, but anyway, let's switch over to that and we'll go to Qawra. Anyway, we're here, we're ready. We're on the GoPro 8. Let's get started. Hope I've got that in a good position. I'm gonna sort of mess around with it, see if everything's on. It's recording. We're in the National Park Ta'qali. I started it off with the GoPro 10. Show you how the flowers there, but I've done that a few times. If you're interested, I can come back and have a walk around. It's a lovely nature park. It stretches for miles. Now I'm going to show you on the other side of the road as well. Look at these, they do wheelies at night in here. The lads. Anyway, we're in Ta'qali. We're going to go to Qawra, and then I'm going to do a Lost in Qawra, I think, but that'll be on a different video. This is turning into a lovely area. There's the football pitch, there's there's going to be all sorts of things in this area. Right up is another park which stretches quite a bit. I did the video of that as well. It's quite a big area and flat area and open area. Let me show you. I want to say something first. Get it off your chest, Steve. I've saw a couple of videos. This is a Im'aret, if I'm pronouncing it properly. You can buy it. It's that's what, you just park in the middle of the road, mate. That's Malta. But I tell you what, that's it, Marat. That's like pastry and with dates in the side of it and they deep fried in it. It upsets my stomach a little bit. I don't mind, the taste is quite good. Anyway, I want to tell you about driving in Malta. Now, I've saw a few videos and I wonder if it's them that don't want to drive, because they say, I saw one, the 10 worst things or the 10 things not to do in Malta, and it's the worst thing you can ever do, driving in Malta. I want to show you now, you have to be a little bit, I'll tell you, put it this way, you have to be a little bit semi-aggressive sort of thing. Don't be placid like you are in Europe, where you stop at the crossings and you stop. Let's go down this way. Well, you stop at the junctions. I mean, not the crossings. Obviously, it's good to stop at the crossings, but many people don't stop at the crossings either. It's but stopping at the junctions and waiting for somebody to give way, it'll never happen. So push out. You just got to push out. But the laws in Malta are the same, loosely defined in Malta. So you might expect somebody to stop at the crossings, or stop at the junctions, or stop at the roundabouts like they do in Europe, and they won't. So be aware of that. Just be watching out for them. Just drive carefully. But most people do, and I've drove here for 40 years. I've never had an accident. I'll tell a lie. I had a small accident when somebody pulled out to the junction. It just clipped the car a little bit. It wasn't my fault. But she said, "Oh, I pipped the horn," because they've got that habit as well. They think if they pip the horn, everything is okay. They can do what they want. So I would say, come here, come and drive. You can get to some isolated places then where the bus doesn't go, and you're not obligated to the bus. Because sometimes they can be packed, and sometimes they can be like take a long time, or they cancel it. Even though they say they're going to improve it, no, they're going to improve the service with these new electric buses. It's going to be the best in Europe. All that's what the Prime Minister said. Is it coming up for election, Steve? I think it might be. But they have put about 6 or 7 electric buses up, so I'm guessing that's where the budget is going, the amount of money. Anyway, this is massive island here. It's you can go forward to Golden Bay, to Mjar. You can go left to Rabat, or you can go right to Mostar, going to L'Ommou, going over to Nashar, that way. And I'm gonna go down through Boumarat. You can go this way and go over the flyover, or you can go the way I'm going to go now through Boumarat, and there's been a little bit of traffic this way. You can see the signpost, St Paul's Bay, Audesh. Audesh is Gozo, if you didn't know, by the way. I'm not being insulting to the expats, because obviously they know all this sort of thing, but to a lot of tourists that's interested, I try and tell them a few Maltese words, because it really helps you when you come and say, "Gefinti, how are you?" I mean, those sort of things go a long way when you're in Malta, that you're making an effort. Now, this is a bit of a problem coming down to this island. It's almost finished. So last week when I came over to Lido, it was almost finished, and they were doing the grass and the things in between, but it's caused a little bit of delay. Now, I could have gone towards Mjar, down to towards Golden Bay way, and come through that direction, over the flyover, and you're in St Paul's Bay. And Boumarat, I don't know why they done Boumarat. They seem to be doing for safety, single roads instead of dual carriageways, to slow the traffic down. I remember these on the right. There was a guy on the end. You can probably see with that glass there. He was the first one, and I used to drive past on my way from work, like 11 o'clock at night, and see him with a flash lamp doing the kahal, the plastering, and doing the sort of windows. He must have done it all himself. Is his electric bus? No, still petrol. So we're coming up on the right hand side where you can see the cranes, maybe. That's starting now on Mostar. And there's a lovely place here coming up on the right. It goes underneath the roads. It's like catacombs and things like that. Tal Bistra, it's called. Tal Bistra. It goes under the road. They found it when they were constructing the roads, and it's like catacombs, and they found sort of remains of cavemen and things like that. Hey, they think they're finished. Yeah, it's all finished now. Just got to do the middle bit. Oh, I should have gone down that link there. Never mind. I can still go. I'm not used to it yet. There's a short link there. Anyway, we're back on this road. Nothing matters in Malta, guys. There's no cops around or police to nab you for making a small mistake. There's a guy on the right, he makes fantastic pork, and I've been meaning to do a video and say hello to him. He does like this pulled pork and he does roasts and things like that. Look at the views, guys. We're a bit dry, we need the rain, so it said it was going to be 3 days of storm, but this is the first day and nothing happened. There's nice over there. There's a Medina. I can't even talk today. I think I'm going to shut my mouth. Anyway, we're on our way to Qawra. This is going towards Bugibba. On the right hand side, Fort Moster. I still can't pronounce that word. You know, sometimes when words get stuck in your brain. I know Qawra when it was like nothing there at all. Maybe touristy, a couple of hotels, and that was it. But now it's now you can see it right in front of us, in between the trees. Now it's a massive buildings, and I'm gonna do. They said there was a lot of construction there, so I thought I'll do a lost in the next video. I was trying to rack my brains. You know, when you come a bit after holidays, you feel like a bit down in the dumps, sort of. Anyway, we're on our way to Bugibba. There's a lovely walk on the left and the right. I've done it on a couple of videos. The canals of Malta, I think it was, or is this really Malta? I walked all the way to Selina Bay from this area. It was really, really nice. I have to be careful. There's about 6 cameras in Malta, speed cameras, and there's one coming up. So let's slow down a bit. I wonder, I'll be interested to see the GoPro 8, see how how it works towards the GoPro 10, which is the difference. Oh, we're going to hit some traffic now, I think. Bugibba is always a bit of a problem because it's sort of there's a lot of sort of takeaways there. People stop for to eat, and restaurants and bars, and it sort of comes into one. And then you've got the problem going into Bugibba. There's a petrol station and there's a few shops and everything. So if we get stuck in traffic, what I'll do is I'll go a link to my travel channel. You should be watching it now. The videos really of the travel channel. I did a lot of shorts in London and Paris, and on the Eurostar I was a bit disappointed. The Eurostar, I expected to see like an aquarium going through the tunnel, to see I could see like the fishes and the whales, but in no time at all you were out the other side. It took more time to get from the tunnel opening when you got into France and to Paris than it did the tunnel. It was so quick, and I didn't see anything. It was just darkness. Steve, what did you expect to see? Well, I thought I might see a few whales or sharks on the way, but that's nothing. This one, these here, like this slip road, I think they can just, they do this, nip in the traffic, try and push themselves in, thinking they can just podge like 3 or 4 cars. I don't see the point of it. This is what slows things down here. Look, this U-turn that they do, want to go back towards Bugibba, because there's a road from Selina Bay, and this is the only way you can get around to it after all that hassle. Oh, he's waiting now. I thought he wanted to come out, the police. Have to take care of the policemen, because you never know when you might need them. Actually, I want to be honest here, look, I've never had any problems with the police here. They're so laid back. I guess if you do something really stupid or a criminal, they're going to be a bit tough with you. But like, I've never, they're always smiling, they're always easygoing, and I've never come across them at all. Like this, for example, this guy and this one there. Obviously he just pulls out on you. I've got it on camera anyway. But you can see them coming. If you become aware and you know that they're around, those sorts of idiots, You just slow down in those sort of areas. Obviously you just push out because semi-aggressive guys, semi-aggressive, you gotta, if you stay in the one place, you'll never get anywhere. And obviously you got pissed off in staying that one place. A lot of trucks around today. I wonder what they're up to. Oh, that place Bugibba. I'm still going round in my brain and I can't get the word out. There's a new Lidl here on the left hand side. We're getting quite close now to Qawra. I'm going to get that word. It's going to be stuck in my brain now forever. Anyway, that was Boomerat we just came through. We're almost now getting to Qawra. We're going to first come to Bugibba and St Paul's Bay. There's a very big island here up on the top. There's a new petrol station opened on the left. You can see how busy this area is, guys. Because there's Lidl, there's a Krabi, there's a new shopping centre like for clothes. I think this is where it slows down a little bit. It didn't take more. I mean, to get in Malta, to get from one place to another, it takes no more than 5 or 10 minutes at the most to get to the beach. But the traffic sometimes, if it's a weekday or it's like, you can get through things very, very fast. But if it's a weekend and like holidays, all the times when they come from work, you do get like a bit of traffic. I'm surprised with Master Junction. It doesn't seem to relax the traffic in that area. It seemed to have got worse actually. Probably because a lot of people from different areas are using it. You can see how easy it is, guys. We just had those 2 incidents where somebody tried to pull out on me, you know. So, but if you're careful, if you're watching out, I think that's the trick about driving in Malta. You have to be just aware of everything, not just like in the Europe where, well, France is a bit crazy. I saw it, quite crazy, that place. But UK, for example, everybody stops at the junctions and the crossings and gives way to you and gives more way to you than they should do sometimes in UK. Here, nobody's really going to give way to you, very rarely. So it's up to you to push yourself out. And this is the Pioneer Road going where the cinema used to be, going down into Bugibba, St Paul's Bay. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. I hope you're enjoying it. I want to thank my Patreons and the contributions from PayPal. If you want to help the channel, the link is below. If you want to go over and see my other channels, travel channel and foodie channel, all the links are for Instagram and Facebook. I remember here on the right hand side it was just like fields. Probably expats remember the same sort of things. We're in Bugibba now, guys. That's how quick it takes. A lovely little drive, a leisure drive. Not much traffic out at all today. Say like that guy pulled out in front of me just then. It's like if he stayed in that place, probably he's thinking nobody's going to give way to it. Well, I do the same sort of thing anyway. Oh, this is a bit bumpy, right? So this is the back end of Bugibba. We're going to go down Touristi, see what's happening. Then I'll find a parking space and I'll do a walk around Qawra, I think. If the rain doesn't come, because it's supposed to be rainy today. Huh? So instead of parking on one side, it parks in the middle of the road. That's what you're going to find mostly. But you have to be relaxed about it. Oh, there's plenty of parking. It looks like he doesn't know where he's going. So this top end is the start of Touristi. We'll be up to it soon. Change gear, Steve. France, La has got a story about this church, so if you're interested to see the story, on the right hand side, he knows It was on one of my videos, we was chatting about it. So we're on touristy. Changes from Bugibba to Qawra soon. I think it changes by the bus terminus, doesn't it? I stand to be corrected if you know better. Very quiet. What time is it, Steve? Well, it's 11:45. I suppose it's off peak now. Not many people around. Lots of places closed. But I don't think they don't do much effort here in Bugibba to bring the tourists and make the street look nice. Put a few lights across, a few signs like they do in other tourist destinations. I wish they make me a mayor of Bugibba, because I would really change it a lot. So we're on touristy, we're going towards Qawra. Many tourists walking in the middle of the street, but hey, you're on holiday. Oh, look at her hair, that one. Got blonde curly hair. San Antonio. Hey, thanks guys, that video is doing fantastic. Every time I see it, it's getting 1,000 views almost a week. One time was a lot of people want to come and stay there. It's a lovely hotel. San Antonio Hotel and Spa, I think it's called. Remember we went a bit of walk, we were invited to go around and we walked around a bit. They've got a lot of facilities and you get all inclusive. Bus terminus here on the left hand side. Oh, the Red Lion. Only 3 people in the Red Lion. Many people told me, Knickerbocker! Shitty fish and chips. Qawra fruit and veg. This road leads towards the front. I want to try this one with those multi signs. I forget what it's called now, but it's closed now. 12 o'clock you close. Yeah, it's dead here, guys. It's blooming dead. No tourists at all. So here's the sea, guys. We'll find a place to park up, I think, here. This is Qawra, guys. So I think this is the Qawra Palace Hotel. Interesting, they've refurbished it. And I'm not sure if we'll have a look if the Suncrest is whatever it's called now. I still know it as the Suncrest. They changed it to something else now. We're looking pretty gloomy here. Hope you enjoyed the ride, guys. Let's park up. And I'll go back onto my other camera. I'll show you a little bit of the sea. So don't go away. I'll go back on the 10 and I'll show you a little bit walking along the front a bit. Do you like this better than the Roadrunners or just a Roadrunner? You like the sort of intro and outro with the other camera? I'm always interested to see which one you prefer. I see that it was many people asked for Roadrunner, but last time it didn't get lots of views, so I don't know what happened. This is a nice place here, right in front of us here to eat. I've been here a few times, and this place here on the right, they got nice snacks and a coffee and whatever. So here we are, the sea, guys. Let's get out of this guy's way. I'm gonna park up here for a minute. These are like boathouses that turned into holiday homes. You can see most of them, they only come here for the summer. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the sea. I'll switch you off from there. Hi guys, enjoy it? What was it like? We've got to just close the windows a little bit. Without this stick, I do a few close-ups. and it's not nice for you lot. I cleaned the screen as well, so that's all right. It's a bit brass monkeys. This is Qawra, and they made that into a nature reserve over there. Qawra Point, is it called? I might have a little walk, start it from down there. How nice to see. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Roadrunner. With something a bit different, hey? I wasn't feeling in the mood, but I managed to do it.